Hi and welcome to Blessed Beyond Measure. My name is Rachel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you'll hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, you'll be notified anytime that I upload any videos. So come on into my kitchen. Today we're going to make lemon blueberry pancakes. This is such a nice twist on just your normal pancake breakfast in the mornings. Lemons and blueberries usually pair very well together, so I'm excited to share this recipe with y'all. Let's go over some ingredients. We have some all-purpose flour, we have baking powder, sugar, salt, vanilla extract, the zest of 1 lemon, 2 eggs, lemon extract, blueberries, oil, and milk. So let me get my area set up and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix up our dry ingredients. And here I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I have 5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and the zest of 1 lemon. Give that a mix. We'll set that aside and get our wet ingredients. Okay, in here I have 2 cups of whole milk. I'm going to add 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of lemon extract, I'm going to do half a cup of vegetable oil, give this a mix. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pour our wet ingredients into our dry. And we don't want to overmix this batter. When you're using flour, you want to stir it the least amount as possible because it actually releases the gluten in the flour, and if you beat it too much, it's going to make your pancakes more dense. So the less that you do that, it's going to help keep it lighter. And then what we're going to also do is after we mix this up, we're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes. You know how sometimes if you're making homemade bread or you're rolling out dough, that you'll see that you'll roll it out and it'll try to come back to you? That's the gluten in there that's drawing it back in. So it's best if you let it rest a little bit, and that'll help it from doing that. We're going to mix this just until it's combined. You're going to see just a few lumps left in the batter, and that's okay. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to fold in, you can do about 1.5 to 2 cups of blueberries. Okay, and that's all we're going to do right now. We're going to let this rest for 10 minutes and I'll get everything else together. Okay, so I've let my batter rest for about 10 minutes and I can tell that it's thickened up just a little bit, and that's what we want. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of butter, or you can spray it with nonstick spray. Butter my little griddle here, and you can also do this on the stove. And I like to take a 1/4 cup measuring cup. That way they're pretty much all the same size. And make sure you scoop up some blueberries in there too. And you just want to cook these long enough for it to be golden brown on the bottom, and then you'll see as it starts to cook, you'll get little bubbles all around the top surface, and then you'll know that it's ready to flip. Okay, so we'll just give that just a few minutes. Okay, I wanted to bring you in just a little bit closer so you could see what I was talking about with the little holes, the little bubbles that form on the top. That way it lets you know it's ready to be flipped. All right, we'll let it cook for just a few more minutes on this side, and then we'll just keep repeating that process. Okay, so we're ready to flip these. Oh, that looks good. You know, another good way that you can also cook pancakes, especially if you're cooking for a crowd, you can get a cookie sheet and then you can just spray that with the nonstick spray and then pour the whole thing in the cookie sheet and bake it in the oven, like kind of like you're doing a cake. And then when you bring it out, you just cut it into little squares, or if you want to have fun with the kids, you can take cookie cutters and cut out different shapes and make it fun. So that's just some other ideas you can do. We love pancakes and we love them in any shape, any form. I really like this recipe because, like I said, that you get that sweetness from, you know, the blueberries, and then you get that tartness from the lemon. It tastes so well together. You'll have to let me know what your favorite type of pancake is. All right, well, I'm going to get the rest of these cooked, and then I'll meet you back and we'll do our little taste test. Okay, I got them all done, and this batch made 19 pancakes. And you can kind of see around the edges here. I like to call that a butter crust. It has a little bit of crunch right around the edge, so that's going to be really good. And on my pancakes, I put a little bit of butter, just a tad bit of powdered sugar, and then a little bit of maple syrup. So let's go ahead and dive in and see how it tastes. That lemon's really coming through. That is really, really good. Guys, I hope you will give this a try. This is really good. You can adjust the amounts to feed a crowd, or you can just feed your immediate family. So let me know what you think. Give it a try, and leave me some comments and tell me how you like to have your pancakes, or what different variations of pancakes you like to have. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.